Yo, this is Dova Blackhat Gaming. I do RPG games like Elder Scrolls and Fallout and many more. Subscribe to see more and enjoy the video.
Blessings upon you. What a tale. To and through the den of those ill-begotten souls and live to tell about it. I was doubting that anyone could make their way through that sinister cavern, let alone return with the favor I asked of them. Worse than the Witchman. Please spare me the nightmares. Yet these details you provided affirms our accounts on those ancient elves. Masters of trade, they were called. There was no market in Tamriel that wasn't influenced dramatically by the Durrani's dealings. Their trade was not only limited to our mortal realm, oh no. They even reached out to the vile princes of Oblivion for goods that one could only dream of obtaining. Colossal gates, found within many a Durrani ruin, linked our realms with those dark plains. You could say the merchants of Iraq owe a thing or two to the ruthless ambition and greed of their ancestors. But now this begs the question, why are the Witchmen fascinated with these structures? We've had theories, the most common being that they're drawn to the residual magicka that lace most of that ancient architecture. Like moths to a flame, they gather around places that have had their presence in some way or another in Oblivion. Tell me about it. It would explain how the Durrani built many of their constructs. Most seem to not be the effort of manual labor, but intense use of magicka and other dark arts. Such use of magics always lingers on. It's how we can date most relics we do manage to find. And a great many thanks, again, to you for helping us out with this research. I'll have your efforts known by the other priests of the Circle. Trust me, we're very valuable allies to have in this part of the world. Keep safe.
I'm glad we're here together, if you know what I mean.
You look uneasy. You'd best give me that amulet before your mind is sundered by the power of it. For what you've done, I'll spare you some personal knowledge along with gold. Think of this spell as an extra gift. Also, I've heard the missionary inside the temple has news of a discovery. Have a word. At least they're finally being useful.
Thank you. For, well, everything. You've made my world brighter.
Something you need. Something that, unfortunately, needs to be done, since the gods don't seem to be lending their divine aid anytime soon. At least their suffering is at an end now. Afflicted peoples who had resigned themselves to this fate, of their own volition. A more altruistic act than any I could deign to accomplish. The town remains safe. This plague encroaches ever east. Even these drastic measures may fall short of what may come beyond today. Probably, though I sincerely hope not. Those madmen are already terrifying as it is. But to know they can direct plagues and the like, a truly dreadful image. Well, before any action, you should know a little about me, particularly of what I do. You see, I'm not here just to spread the Divine's wisdom. I'm here because the priest requested my skills. Alteration, to be exact. Familiar with that art? Oh, so you won't need to hear me blather on. Grand. I bring this up because one technique I've honed is to scour large tracts of land for things both significant and relevant to our interests. And recently my focus has been on one such thing. Gauntlets belonging to the blessed and venerated war knight, Mados. The items have vanished, and no one had any answers as to where. Until now, of course, with the help of yours truly. Far to the north, way beyond this kingdom's grasp. Most strange is how far below the earth my search took me to. Right in the depths of that Dwemer ruin. My abilities only go so far, friend. If I were able to peer into the past, then most of our problems would be solved. Alas, we deal with what we're handed. Yet we can rule out a number of suspects who could hazard that voyage. A start, at least. No, my, going on about the whys and wheres is quite the digression. What were we talking about again? Right, of course. Well, seeing as you've returned seemingly unscathed from that perilous delve, would you be interested in yet another journey? I hope that's a yes. Dry wit is hard to part from sarcasm. Well, friend, you know I'm ready. Else I wouldn't be heaving nigh twice my body weight in furs. If you pass me your map, I'll cross the location of the ruins entrance. Got most of the local geography on the palm of my hand. Unless the witchmen have the north covered in frozen dung and bloody pelts, that is. Keep safe.
There's nothing like a stroll through the woods. It helps clear my mind.
How are you doing, love? I'm no fan of the sun.
Blessings upon
It would
you.
be better than
Bless your
this.
journeys. Bless your journeys.
What was that? What a waste of time.
By the divines, what a sight.
Are you seeing this? It's
the Dilemma were a
fantastic.
vain society, weren't they? And then again, most elves share the same trait. Farewell.
Well, you asked for it.
No hesitation.
Make your prayer.
Surrender immediately.
Why don't you chill out for a bit?
Gods, it's hard to stomach the stench these fallen wallow in. Blessings upon you. Deeper, friend. Many mysteries waiting for us, no doubt. Bye now.
Too
Ashes
easy.
to ashes.
Who would have thought a race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish?
What was that?
Oh, you're dead.
Your end nears.
Must continue my training.
Something you need? Farewell.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
You won't win. You know that, right?
Who would have thought a race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish? Who would have thought a race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish?
Stay
Such
close
a
to
pain.
me. We'll take them on together.
You got the guard
That's
down.
enough out of you.
The only dwemer who didn't disappear was Yagran Bagar, who wasn't on Nern at the time. Divine
Who would
know
have
where he is
thought a
nowadays.
race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish?
The Tales of Serana and her charming death assassin. I'd actually want to read that.
Conserve your ammunition.
Oh.
Use your arrows wisely. What was that?
Did you even see them coming? Never mind. Let's do this. Ow!
You have my back, and I'll have yours.
Done.
Stay close to me. We'll take them on together.
Must be gone now.
Who would have thought a race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish? thought a race capable of such staggering architecture could simply vanish.
Hey,
I
don't sniff me too much, alright?
Deeper, friend. Many mysteries waiting for us, no doubt.
Now that's some magic.
Show me what you got. I'm always eager for a challenge. You're wasting my time.
Teamwork right there. Close to me. Take them on together.
Your movements are predictable.
Ow!
That's
teach
enough
you.
out of you.
Defeated. Go us.
I can help with whatever needs carrying, you know. You don't look too comfortable.
Animate being foe found. Sentience deduced. Car-carrier of the large soul. What is your directive, Mama Master? Well, welcome, Master. It has been 3,782 years since your last log. What tasks would you have me undertake? Aside from the subjects below, there is no other sentient being within the facility. I will check for tampering since the time of hibernation. Centurions. Original structure remains unmolested. Microserving automatons. Original structure remains unmolested. Interplane gate platform. Warning gate compromised during hibernation. Warning breach occurred 5 neuron cycles prior to current events. Gate mechanics for the portal can only be operated by my self-aware biologicals. Relaying arcane footage from Centurion. Biological possessed black item discerning items function and agent's agenda item seems to be worn on the hand. Agent's motive is unknown. Extremely hazardous materials will be encountered through your expedition into subject realm number 137. Are you sure you want to continue? As you wish, Ma Master. Power needs to be supplied toward gate platform for operation. Find energy director below. Be beware of subjects.
I think you might want to drop a few things. Are you all right?
Hello. Keep safe.
Let's take him on, my love.
You're finished.
Make your... No. 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 Your end nears. Ah.
Let's take him on, my love.
Your death will be quick.
I'm over here. That'll teach you.
Weapons up. I sense something.
Oh, you're dead.
Your end nears.
That'll teach you.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
No.
Do you honestly think you stand? Let's take him on, my love.
You let your guard down. That's that.
That's
I
enough out
expected.
of you. Sometimes I feel bad for these Falmer. They used to be normal Mer, but circumstances just drew them to madness.
There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red, who came riding to Whiterun.
Where'd you come from?
All according to plan.
Weapons up.
I'll
I
handle it.
sense something.
You're no match.
Your prayers.
Who's there? I'll end this quickly. Yeah!
Your end's near.
We're not done here. The fight goes on.
Good night.
Weapons up. I sense something.
Make your prayers.
Another
That's
one
enough
down.
out of you.
Actually, on second thoughts, that's probably a touch insensitive.
What was
isn't
that?
it? What?
What have you got? Ashes to ashes.
Steam has reached all nodes. Sufficient charge for gate aperture. Needs activation at local system relay. All systems are primed for your traversal to subject Realm 137. Activate the gate through a company device.
Himself, you know.
May the gods fear the march of enlightenment.
Remind you of anyone?
Providing for them doesn't erase the past, but perhaps it's a step towards atonement. What was that?
I'm calling it. This one's bad. Elimination threat. How about this?
Another victory.
Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon. See you all on the next video. Enjoy life. And stay.
the army.